Just a note before I start that all of the postcards are registered up to May 12th are in this that I'm going to show you, except on the occasion that I forgot and I accidentally filed your postcard before I showed you, because I've caught myself doing that a couple times. I usually put it into a folder that says for the video. So if I skipped that part and your postcard, I have registered it, but you don't see it, let me know and I'll add it to the next one. So my apologies. Let's get going. Good morning, friends. It's Julie, and today we are off on another little adventure down to Columbus. I have a bunch of donations to drop off. I've been cleaning out my room, trying to get it under control. And on the way, we're going to talk about what I've gotten in my postcard swaps and stuff. And there's a couple here that I want to talk about in case you are a fellow postcard swapper from Postcrossing, Postfun, Postcard United, that I got a few that I don't know who they're from. I can't figure it out. So we'll go through those, and if they're yours, then please speak up so we can figure that out. Okay, the first one I'm going to share with you is this one. And this is from Vanessa, and she's from Germany. She had attended a Bible school in Redding, California, so she lived there for a few years. So she's very familiar with, somewhat familiar with the U.S. The next one I have is this one. And this, I forgot to tell you, this one from Vanessa was from Postcrossing. Okay, this one was from in the U.S. He's from Spokane. Do you say Spokane? Spokane? I don't know. Anyways, it is a picture of Las Vegas. So kind of interesting the way that goes. And here are the stamps. Okay, and then we have, I'm going to share with you two more before we hit the gas. It is this one. And it is a rose. It's a very simple one, minimalistic. And this is from South Korea, again, Republic of Korea, I should say. Which is fun because that's where I was born. So here are the stamps. And I don't mind you guys seeing my address because I have it listed below. It's just a P.O. box. And the last one, before we head down to Columbus, is this one. And this is from Paula. Oh, that's why it sounds familiar. This is from Postfun. I actually got her name to send out. I don't remember if it was which swapping group. But I'm like, your name sounds so familiar. I don't know why. And this is why I just figured it out. Because she had sent me a card. Isn't that fun how the exchanges go? I actually received 2 addresses of people that I knew from postcard swapping. So this is from Postfun. So she is from Pennsylvania, and it is at the Railroad Museum. And that's all for now. And we're going to head on down. We'll see if we see any critters on the way. We'll see. It's a nice day, but it's a little windy. It's just Montana for you. So let's get going. Okay, well, we're kind of halfway to town. I don't think I've stopped in this spot, but it's like a stop, like this little pull-out spot on the way to Columbus from my house. And I'm going to go over the 3 postcards that I don't know the numbers to. So if you are one of the swappers, pay attention. Okay, so this one is from, where is it from? France. And it is from somebody, I think it starts with the letter P. And the problem with the code is that the post office has stamped over it. So I can't quite read it. So if this is yours, let me know so we can get it registered. Okay, the next one is this one. And this is Postfun. It is from Chu, from China. And they had printed They had printed the Postfun code, but it starts with the code RUS, which is Russia. So I think they put the wrong code on here. So if this one is yours, let me know. I did try to message Postfun, but I haven't heard back from them. So they're not really responsive like Postcrossing. And the last one that I can't figure out is this one. And this is from Russia, and it's really nice card. Problem is I can't read I've tried several times to put the code in. It's several different numbers because the numbers sometimes look different in different languages, the way they write them. And so this is from Olga, I believe, in Russia. So Olga, if this is yours, let me know. My email should be below. So if it's not, just drop me a note. So anyways, hopefully those will be found so they can be registered. And a note about the Postfun is that because it's just not as interactive as like Postcrossing, I haven't been able to be able to connect with them. Like there's a couple codes I sent them messages like a week ago and I haven't heard back. So I might, not do Postfun as much because Postcrossing is kind of amping up, like I knew it would, and that's like I think that's the gold standard in postcard swapping. So anyways, I'm gonna keep going to Columbus, and no critters yet today, but the sky sure is beautiful. So let's get going. Busy in there, so I didn't do a lot of recording, but I got this old basket's in good shape. Student chair, this is for me. Some miscellaneous stuff, some papers, books. Found some Delta playing cards. Don't know if they're worth anything, otherwise I'll send them back. And just we're in Montana, so this is a bookshelf thing. So I try to pick up Newbery books. I actually myself read them. I've tried to read all the Newbery books, and then I put them in my booth also because they're, and then like good classic children's books. Okay, so I think I did overdo it a little bit at the thrift store because I'm coming home with more in volume than I did going there, I think. Or maybe it's a little bit equal. But a lot of the baskets and the basket, I put one back. The basket and the chair are large. So, I mean, those will go in the booth and then there's not much there. Okay, so at the antique store, I got this basket. And inside the basket is a Nikon camera. And with this lens, and it has other filters on it, and a booklet, like that. And I got the basket too for $15, 1500. So I think that was a steal. We do have a Nikon camera. I don't know if it will work with that, but we've been wanting a longer range one. If it doesn't work for us, it's an easy sell, I think, on eBay to make the money back at least. On an antique, but it was the only thing there that I really felt like getting. Like I said, I have lots of stuff at home, trying not to go and get a whole bunch, and there is an estate sale this weekend. I will go in there on half price day because nothing really stood out to me in the pictures. So anyways, postcards. So, first one I'm going to show you is this one. This is from Katerina, and she is from Belarus, I believe. So it's kind of fun. We have this one, another Star Wars related fun. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This one was from Postcrossing. Okay, this one is from Postfun, Star Wars, and that is from USA, so California. And then they do what I do. They use old stamps. A postcard from Ohio, and this is from through Postfun. It is from Heather in Ohio, and she included some fun facts about her state, so a little educational. I've only driven through Ohio on my way to the East Coast. So then this one is a lovely butterfly postcard, and it is from Columbus, Ohio, from Leslie. So and it is through Postcrossing. So I'm getting a lot of US ones. It's because when they generate addresses, that now that we can't do Russia, and Russia is one of the biggest postcard swapping nations. It's up there with the US and Germany and China. And that one I can't send to right now because of the post office. That it seems like I'm getting a lot more US. Okay, the last one I'm going to share with you right now is this one. It's a vintage one, and this is from Chris in Pennsylvania. It is through Postcrossing. Talked about the Amish people, but I don't know, are these Amish people in there? Doesn't say. It's just a farm museum, but it could be. It's hard. I mean, the men are harder to tell because they can wear different clothing when they're working. The women pretty much look the same, whether they're gardening or going to church. In my opinion, I can't tell much of a difference. So, anyways, that's what we're going to show. I'm going to show you now, and then I'm going to grab a couple groceries. And I think I have. I got a lot left, so we'll go through those when I come back. Okay, I'm stopping at the Columbus Cemetery. It is one of my favorite cemeteries. Okay, it might seem weird, but I like visiting them. I have a lot of postcards yet to share, so let's get through a stack of these. This is, well, guess where it's from? San Diego. And this is from Postcrossing. It is one of those Postcrossing meetup cards, so that was kind of cool. And then they included some cute stamps. I like those meetup cards. Everybody signs their names. They have their own stamps and stuff. And here's another postcard from Postcrossing. And this is from Nijoa, I believe. I'm sorry about the pronunciation. And from Lithuania. And here is the stamp. Got another one. This is one of those Stay Calm cards. Some people collect them. This is from through Postcrossing. And it is from Donna in Chicago. Okay, so thank you, Donna. Thank you, everybody. It's really cool. It's another Postcrossing. So Postcrossing has really picked up. For a little bit, it was slow. And this comes from Germany and from Renate. And she said the word I can't pronounce it. It means mowing work. It starts with ma sound. And so in German, sheep say ma. So it's funny to hear, because sheep, eat grass. So I thought that was funny. Oh, and the stamps. And speaking of sheep, here's another sheep. This is another Postcrossing card. It is from Nippon and from Kyoshi in central Japan. That's cool. Thank you for this sheep. So this is knitting mice, and it is through Postcrossing. It is from San Francisco, California, from Susan. It's through Postfun, and she said this is her first week trying Postfun, and she wanted to know where else I participate in swaps. And the last one we're going to do for now is this one, and this is from Canada, from Rob Lennox, who is that dad guy. So it really doesn't have the stamp up here, but he did include a stamp. So, all right, let's get going. I don't want to take up the spot too long in case somebody really needs it in here. I used to actually, when I worked at a job, take my lunch and go to a cemetery. I don't know. Do you guys do that too? I mean, it's really nice and quiet, and I always find it interesting to read the stones. So let's get going. All right, all home, everything's made it home safely. So let's go through the last few postcards that I received. Right, this one is from Malaysia, and she said that this is the world's largest bloom. It smells of rotting meat and can be found at Perak, Pahang. Anyways, this is through Postcard United. Then this one is from the Sunday Coffee Friends and Postcards. I don't share a lot of the postcards just because, it's just a different group. But I really like this one. I mean, look at the butterflies holding up the air balloon basket. It's kind of symbolic of the changes that I've been going through. Butterflies transformation, going, who knows? And it's slow moving too. If you've ever been into an air balloon, they are not like an airplane. All right, so the last four are from Sunday Coffee Friends and Postcards, and I'm sharing this because there is a theme to this. Do you recognize these colors? The Ukrainian flag. So there are a few Ukrainian flag postcards. This one comes from Germany, the stamps. And then there is this one, which is also sort of like the flag colors. This one is from Wisconsin, has got the peace symbol on it. This one is really beautiful. and it is Ukraine in flowers. Isn't that gorgeous? And this one is from Massachusetts. And the last one, and this theme, is Keep Calm and Support Ukraine. The Keep Calm ones. And this one comes from... All right, sorry about that. My neighbor came and picked up eggs. And it's so windy out, and probably I didn't bother to look at my hair, but anyways, I guess you can stand it for a minute or two. All right, so where were we? We were on the Ukraine one. And so one of the things that is happening over there is that, you know, because they can't really send things out, or you can't really order things to support the makers, is that you can purchase on Etsy and maybe other places some printables. So if you wanted to order from a Ukrainian, you can. Otherwise, people who are making these online and selling them, you can order them from places like Etsy. I don't know other places, but if you do, drop them below. That they actually send support from the sales of these postcards to the Ukrainian relief efforts or whatnot. So I would just take a look at, Etsy if you want to support them that way. It's a nice way to support the efforts. And also, you can get postcards. Now, if you want to support the Ukrainians, they can actually send you these. You can purchase the printables, and then you can print them out on your own paper. I know it's not quite the same, but, in this time, I think people would understand that you're doing that. And it's not, some people don't consider postcards if you make them yourself. And which, I don't know, that's, the definition of postcard is more broad than that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed coming along with me today and seeing some postcards. Let me know how your postcard swaps are going, or even if you don't, just let me know what your favorite card was or what you thought was interesting. And I hope you have a joyful day. Goodbye.